I'm serving court papers to Ashley.
So you can
for
put
the
them here if you like, but you can,
Okay.
you know, it's better off to hand them to our legal department. I don't know how to help you.
Who are you?
But
Are you're Ashley,
I am,
right?
but you can't be in the office.
You look different. Okay then. Well, you remember you were supposed to give me a bottle of Glenfarclas 105, right?
Because you're under arrest for assault.
Assault?
Yeah, so until we get everything sorted through, which we'll get sorted through, if there's a confusion, we'll sort through that. But for now, can you put the phone down?
Oh, ma'am, do you want to see the... I was serving court papers. I didn't touch anyone.
We'll get to that in a second.
Unbelievable.
It's the story that never seems to end. I speak of my infamous visit to the Wicksteed Avenue LCBO in Toronto way back in April 2021. I was there to buy 3 bottles of scotch, Glenfarclas 105 to be precise. These bottles are packaged in canisters, which is significant for one reason. One of the canisters was empty. So I paid for 3 bottles, but only received 2. Now, buy 3, get 2 isn't a great marketing strategy, even for an abusive government monopoly. But whatever, mistakes happen. So it was that I got in touch with head office. LCBO Corporate informed the manager of this store, Ashley Metallo, to rectify this error. Luckily, I recorded my conversation with Metallo. Here, check it out.
I want to let you know that I did have a chance to review the DVR, which is our security system, and I do see the 3 bottles were taken out of the cabinet. I do see that they were placed on customer service. I do see that the cashier took them from service and placed all 3 in your bag. However, I can't tell what's in them, right? So we would like to, offer you to come and pick up the extra bottle that was missing. We did an inventory count and the inventory is correct, so I can't say what happened. I can certainly apologize for the inconvenience, but we're going to make it right. We'd like you to come back and pick it up. But from what I see, I can't really see that, a bottle was taken out or a bottle was on display or, I see that she didn't check the cylinders, right, as she was packaging them. I did see her package them one at a time. They weren't opened, so, I can't tell what's in there or what's not in there.
But folks, a funny thing happened en route to the liquor store to pick up that wayward bottle. Metallo, for reasons that are unknown to this very day, had a change of heart. Just like the soup Nazi in Seinfeld, it was a matter of no bottle for you. Again, check out the video evidence.
And give me my bottle and I'm on my way.
How are you? Sir, you are not authorized to tape in here.
All right, we're going to go. I put my mic down.
Okay.
Give me my bottle.
Can you shut your camera off? You don't.
Actually,
you are
here's
not
a question.
authorized.
Are you going to give me what I paid for,
Sir,
or do
you
I
are
have
not
to file a small
authorized
claims
to
lawsuit?
tape in the store.
Okay, well, could
If
you
you shut your
put the
cameras
camera down
off
for a
and leave,
second?
we will kindly honor your customer complaint.
No, you said you had my bottle on your
You're not authorized to take care. I also said that. You're not authorized to video in the store.
So you're not going to give me the
You're
bottle?
also not wearing a mask, sir.
I know, well, I'll be careful. As soon as I get what I need. You said it was on your door. There you go.
If you'd like to contact the press office for more information, you can go right ahead. I'm not going to
They don't return.
discuss
I'm just here for my bottle.
Until your cameraman leaves, we're not going to discuss the customer complaint.
But you said it was resolved.
what
You
I'm
had it.
saying
You
now
said the
is-
bottle was on your desk. And I'll just
Sir, you're not authorized to videotape it. You continue.
authorized by whom? You weren't authorized to rip me off, and you did. So are you lying to me, or are you? Can I have my bottle?
You can contact the press office.
Can I have my bottle,
Please take your
please?
camera out of my face.
No. Give me my bottle that you promised me, and I will be on my way. So Ashley, you're a liar then. You're actually a liar. Is the bottle on your desk?
Excuse me.
I think I saw a glimpse. Look, there it is, beside the monitor. I see it right there. Oh, they've turned the... they've turned the lights off. I want to go back on. See, Mocha, the Glenfarclas 105, it's behind that pinkish bottle.
But here's the thing. This is a government-owned and operated liquor store. This is not Ashley Metallo's liquor boutique. Metallo is not an entrepreneur. She has no skin in the game. Rather, she's a booze bureaucrat. It is not her choice to A, rip off consumers, or B, defy her corporate masters who ordered her to rectify the situation. But this government employee went rogue nevertheless. So it was that I had to actually file a small claims lawsuit. Yes, I had to go to court to get back what was rightfully mine. It was a slam dunk case, of course. I won back in June. I can't tell you what I was awarded, folks, but let's just say this. The settlement allowed me to purchase several bottles of Glenfarclas 105. Now, astute viewers will realize that all of this has been previously reported. So what's the purpose of this commentary? Well, it is to inform you about a criminal matter that resulted from this sordid event. That's right, in addition to civil court, this matter ended up in criminal court. Here's what happened. In November 2022, my cameraman Lincoln J and I visited the Wicksteed Avenue LCBO to serve Ashley Metallo with the small claim suit. And what did she do? Well, first, she refused to take delivery of the document. And then she called the police? Oh, yes. Metallo lied through her teeth, saying that I had physically assaulted her. I'm serving court papers to Ashley.
You can
for
leave
the
them here if you like, but you can,
Okay.
it's better off to hand them to our legal department. I don't know how to help you.
Who are you?
But
Are you're Ashley,
I am,
right?
but you can't be in the office.
You look different. Okay then. Well, you remember you were supposed to give me a bottle of Glenfarclas 105, right? And you defied head office. So here, take the papers. You're being served.
Excuse me.
You're being served.
Can you not touch me? Thank
Well,
you.
you're being served. So Ashley, why did you not give me the bottle in the first place? Why are we headed to court on this? Now, does anyone think I would assault a woman, or anyone else for that matter, especially in an environment with numerous security cameras rolling and in front of several witnesses?
Because you're under arrest for assault.
Assault?
Yeah, so until we get everything sorted through, which we'll get sorted through, if there's a confusion, we'll sort through that. But for now, can you put the phone down?
Oh, ma'am, do you want to see the? I was serving court papers. I didn't touch
Okay,
anyone.
we'll get to that in a second. So just do me a favor and comply with what we say.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back for me. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't believe this. I was serving papers, folks.
Okay, like I said, we'll sort through all of that in a second. Right now. All right, we're just gonna put you in the car.
All right then.
Tight for us.
What about my stuff?
Yeah, I'm bringing it all in the car so it's nice and secure for you.
All right, thank you. Okay then. Unbelievable.
All right, so just be advised our interaction is all being audio and video recorded.
I'm grateful of that.
Perfect. There are cameras in the rear of the vehicle,
Yeah.
so you'll be recorded at all times.
Hey, just watch your
And just further to that, you're charged with assault. You're not obligated to say anything in answer to the charge. Whatever you say may be given as evidence. You understand that?
As I said before, by the way, I was simply serving court papers.
Okay. All right. Sit tight. We're gonna sort through all this. All right.
So there you have it. Metallo would not take the papers, so I simply dropped them. They ended up in an empty liquor box. I literally did not touch a hair on her chinny chin chin, and yet this crank called the police and falsely claimed she had been assaulted. And so it was just my luck that I ended up with two lazy and incompetent police officers who responded to the call. All they had to do was look at our video on my cell phone. If they had done so, I think they would have arrested Metallo for making a false police report. Oh no, but they couldn't be bothered with that. Instead, they arrested me, handcuffed me, put me in a police cruiser, and fingerprinted me. Somehow, someway, a civil matter became a criminal matter based on a malicious pack of lies. Now, recently, this matter was wrapped up in court. It was equal parts farcical and disturbing. The bottom line, I signed a peace bond just to make it go away, well, that sure beats jail time and or sensitivity training, which was what the Crown prosecutor was seeking, despite evidence to the contrary that no assault had ever occurred. But it's downright disturbing. This wasn't merely an attack on me. It was an attack on the judicial process, at least when it comes to civil court. Imagine that anytime someone is served court papers, the person being served, the go-to response is to phone 911, making false allegations. Indeed, at this point, I would like to throw to a pre-recorded interview with my lawyer, Chris Walpole, to get his insight on a disturbing new trend, namely how some nefarious individuals are weaponizing law enforcement.
Well, David, firstly, thank you for having me on your show. It was a pleasure to represent you. This is not new, what we are seeing. And it's a very dangerous trend that's being utilized by certain people in society, whereby they are weaponizing the police to do their bidding for them, such as the case with yours, that you were attending the LCBO just to execute a legal proceeding on somebody.
Yes.
And in the process of doing so, this person made a frivolous complaint to the police of an assault because of, for whatever reason, she felt that getting back at you and making a false allegation was going to be more beneficial than the legal service you're trying to implement. It's a shame, and the good news is that you had this on video. People, a component of society, are weaponizing the police to be their enforcement tool, not as a way of being a victim in an actual incident, but in rather being an enforcement tool to get back at somebody.
And Chris, tell me, why isn't Metallo being charged with filing a false police report, which is what this is?
Well, that's the thing, David. In a perfect world, I would have liked to see that any person who alleges a crime and that can be proven that it didn't exist or it was done for vexatious or mean-spirited purposes should be held accountable. That should happen. I can't explain as to why that didn't in this specific case.
And look where it got me. Well, you know what, Chris? If I could turn back time to 13 months ago, I would have hired a process server had I known that this person was so malicious and such a liar that she would file a false police report. I didn't need that aggro of being arrested, handcuffed, put in the back of a cruiser, fingerprinted, and then going through several weeks of this trial to get it down to a peace bond. So there you have it, folks. I think the next chapter in this story is this. I plan to sue Metallo for her false and vindictive lies. Oh, don't worry. I'll hire a professional process server to deliver the papers to her. And I'll tell this person to video record the service of papers just in case Metallo tries to pull this stunt again. As for LCBO Corporate, nobody at head office seems to give a rodent's rectum. Indeed, get this. This year, Metallo's salary is a staggering $119,000. And that salary represents a raise of precisely 11.29% from the year before. That's right, the LCBO rewarded Metallo for being incompetent and malicious. Oh yes, your tax dollars hard at work yet again, folks. In the final analysis, LCBO officially stands for Liquor Control Board of Ontario. But when it comes to Ashley Metallo, we have proof positive that those four initials stand for lying, condescending bozo from Ontario. You know, it's perversely amusing, isn't it, folks? The LCBO justifies its liquor monopoly based on social responsibility. Where was the social responsibility of that manager at the Wicksteed Avenue location making a false police report? Unbelievable. You know, we love to tell you the other side of the story. We love to report what the mainstream media will not report, but we need your help. Please go to rebelfieldreports.com. That's rebelfieldreports.com. And if you can, kindly